Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 10th annual Rocky Mountain Classic on hnlive.ca. We have the Calgary Bisons and Rink Kelowna today. And the teams are just getting set as we will pause for the singing and playing of our national anthem. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Rocky Mountain Classic Elite 15 tournament action. My name is Dean Millard. My man Aaron has the pictures for you today, and we got a dandy. Two teams looking to continue their good play. Rink Kelowna 1-0. Calgary Bisons did lose yesterday, but played very well. And these are two teams that love to score goals, so hopefully we see a lot of that today, as we are set to go this morning in Calgary. And it is the Bisons in black going left to right on your screen. Rink Kelowna in white going right to left, and the puck out into the neutral zone. It is Kelowna that will try and carry it in. They do keep it in at the blue line. Smith keeping it in. Now it's intercepted by the Bisons. Kelowna picks it up. Smith now just turns behind the net, gets it back to the point to Heidecker. Heidecker goes D to D. That shot in is stopped by the goaltender, Kellen Salter. We'll get to the starting pipe man in just a second. But Verhoff gets it in for Kelowna, and they head off for a change. Now they're trying to center it, and the Bisons will slow it down. Ethan Unger, under pressure, loses the puck, and will need a little bit of help from his mates. Now they do get it out to the winger, bounces it off the boards and into the Kelowna zone. McCarthy chasing after it, and he has Stanfield on him. Williams keeps it in at the blue line, sends it in behind the net where McCarthy picks it up. Rink Kelowna carries it out. Now they get across the blue line. Centering pass from Botel, didn't get to the front of the net. And this is Jamison for the Bisons now. Makes a move around one man, looking for the trailer. Williams, but didn't get to him, and Kelowna is able to come back the other way. That puck sent in deep there by Gonda. He chases after it. The Bisons recover, and racing over there is Shapitka to try and keep it in for Kelowna. Lead pass now for Calgary's Reese Jamison. He sends it in for his teammate Williams. Williams in the corner now, and that's taken away by Walker. Leonard gives it up to his teammate. Walker carries it in on the backhand, tries to center that one, and to no avail. Leonard now keeps it in, throwing it into the corner. Chasing after it is Fadoon. Fadoon sends the backhand in, but it doesn't get terribly deep, and now the squad from Kelowna has an opportunity, chasing it in deep behind the net. That is Walker trying to center it. To no avail, and now the puck is in the corner. Gets back to the point. Shapitka can't keep it in, and it comes out to the neutral zone. Leonard back for it for Kelowna. Sends it up the boards. Picked up there by Smith as he fights for it down low. Sent around the boards. Racing after it is Verhoff to try and keep it in. Iginla covering for him at the point. And Iginla has it back at the point. Now that shot deflected. Goes into the corner. Chasing after it is Willamette. And it's the Bisons who do get it out and in, but not for very long. Rink Kelowna starts back the other way again. This is Gillespie. Gillespie with a shot, doesn't get all the way through. Iginla follows it up, and his shot goes up and over the net, deflected. Kelowna with it, back to the point now. They get it over for the shot from Heidecker. That was blocked away by Salter. Bisons head up ice. Mejdal tries to get it in deep, and now he has it back again. He has Cooper Williams with him. Williams spins and fires, and that one missed the mark. There's another shot that doesn't get all the way through, and Kelowna is going to head back. Over the blue line. Opportunity trying to split the D there. Nice job by the Bisons to thwart that. This is McCarthy backing into his own end. Sends it up, quick pass to Waltz rather. But he couldn't get the shot away, and the Bisons. Schroeder coming in the other way. His shot hit a skate and goes to the corner. Now it's dumped into the corner, and Maddox Ganda picks it up for Rink Kelowna. Lead man pass for McCarthy, rolls off his stick. Ganda picks it up and follows up on the play. Puck is just inside. Now it's deep into the Bison zone. Really great pace to this one so far, approaching the 5-minute mark. And it has been all back and forth action, mostly in the Bison's end, but Calgary is starting to get a little bit of pushback here and starting to get their transition game going. Right now it's Bungay. Nice move to the inside on McCarthy. His shot short side went high and wide. That one rings off the glass, and Bungay after it again. In behind the net. McCarthy trying to get it. Bungay spins in front. The puck is loose, and finally it is covered up by the goaltender, Steele Bass. We'll get you your starting goaltenders now. Bass for Kelowna comes in with a 5-1 record, 1.50 goals against average, a .942 save percentage, and a shutout. He watched his teammate Calder Berry pick up the shutout yesterday for Rink Kelowna in a 9-0 win. Bisons win the draw, and Edwards now at the point. Trying to shake off a man, sends it into the corner. Garofalo sends that, now goes after his man on the check. Kelowna brings it out. Fadoon with a lead pass, and Walker drops it for Fadoon. It doesn't get to him, but it got to Selikov, and his shot was just wide. And now the Bisons trying to regroup in their own end. Poked around, but Selikov picks that off. Big 71 battling two Calgary Bisons down low. And now Calgary will able to get it out into the neutral zone, and Garofalo pokes it in. Just the 1-4 checker, Reese Jamieson. Now he has a little bit of help as the change, but Jamieson doing a good job all by himself. Cage Smith will try and skate it out for Rink Kelowna. He can't. Now Jamieson again tries to center it. He was looking for Kozicki, but they couldn't connect. Now another opportunity, the centering pass. This time it was for Sexsmith, and that didn't work. And back comes Gillespie for Rink Kelowna, one-on-one. Gillespie carries it into the corner. He has Smith with him. Now it's 2-on-2 in the corner. Iginla there trying to get it back to the point to Heidecker. Heidecker walks the line a bit, sends the shot in. Salter kicks that one away. Iginla in the corner, sends it to the slot area. And that one is knocked away, and it comes out into the neutral zone. An opportunity for the Bisons, and nice job there recovering for Kelowna. It was Cage Smith, or actually that's Keaton Verhoff. Here is Gillespie now, coming in on the left side. Gillespie sends it to the net. Salter makes the save. The rebound is there, and spinning and firing was Verhoff. The blue liner was down low, but couldn't get it to go. Puck is behind the net. Now it's back to Verhoff. Takes it off his skate. Goes to Heidecker, D to D. That shot deflects up and into the mesh, and we will get a stoppage in play. Kellen Salter is the starter for the Calgary Bisons. He's got a record of 3-2-1, 493 goals against average, and an 862 save percentage. And off the faceoff, Rink Kelowna wins it quickly, and there's a quick shot from Botel, but didn't make the mark. Back to the point to McCarthy, he keeps it in. Now it's behind the net. Back to McCarthy at the point. Lets the long shot go, just left of the net. Throwing it down back into the zone was Pantelis. And now it is down low for Waltz. He tries to come out in front. It doesn't go, and the Bisons head back the other way with 3 and maybe a trailer. Majdal lets the shot go, misses short side. Not a whole lot there that he missed by, though. Harold couldn't keep it in, and this is Walker now. Has Ganda with them, but they can't get across the blue line. Now they will, and they have Salikov there as well. That puck is intercepted by the Bisons. They have room to skate it out over the red line. And this is Schnurner. Schnurner behind the net. He can't catch up to it. And Rink Kelowna can't get it out. Kept in there by Bunge at the blue line. And they'll battle for it along the sideboards. Now it's sent in around the net and goes to the far boards. Bunge picks it up for the Bisons. He has it in the slot, and he just fans on the shot, and it rolls harmlessly into the back of behind the net. McCarthy couldn't get it out. It's sent into the corner. And battling there for it is Murphy. It's picked up by Salikov and sent out into the neutral zone, and this might go for an icing, and indeed it does. So we are just past the 11-minute, or just before the 11-minute mark here. Brisk pace at the Jones Snyder Arena here at Canada Olympic Park, Winsport. Off the face-off, the Bisons get control. That was Edwards that kept it in, centering it. Nobody home there. Sexsmith now at the point, sends it into the corner. And Rink Kelowna's Salikov takes a big hit from Jamieson there to try to get the puck out. He couldn't. And now the Bisons with some pressure in tight. Point blank shot from Jamieson, but the big save made by Steele Bass as Reese Jamieson had the puck squirt right out to him. Bass was equal to the task, though. Off the face-off, Rink Kelowna will fire that off the glass and out. Now they will carry it in. Smith with it, trying to find an open player. The Bisons are going to try to knock this one out. Kozicki in there battling for Calgary, but it's the squad from Kelowna that comes up with it. Leonard with a big shot. That misses the mark. And now Salikov gets it back to Leonard. That shot chasing after it is Aginla in the corner. Aginla sends it back down for Cage Smith. And Gillespie in there as well. Aginla down to Gillespie. Has Smith in front. Gillespie behind the net, protecting the puck. Spins back the other way. And now it is Shapitka that comes down to play that one in, but Emmett Stanfield rings it around the boards for the Bisons. Can they get it out? No, Gillespie keeps it in. Has a little bit of space now. Dishes it off. Tried the one-timer for Aginla. Aginla has it bounce past him behind the net, and the Bisons skate this one out, and this is going to be an icing call against Calgary as they were looking for the headman, but it bounced off him and down the ice. So the face-off will come to the right of Kellen Salter. And it's the Bisons that win the draw, but it's Rink Kelowna that gets control. They tried to center it, and the Bisons will start back the other way. Willamette tried to get it in forecheck, and Kelowna takes over. Verhoof gets it up to Gonda. Gonda to Walker. His shot deflects out of play into the mesh. And Kelowna has had the lion's share of the pressure here in this first period as we are past the midway point, just about 9 minutes to go. Still no score between these two teams. Kelowna looking for their second victory of the tournament. The Bisons looking to get off the schneid after a loss yesterday. And then we have a man kicked out of the draw, so Zach will come in and try to take this one. Rink Kelowna's Ganda wins the draw, and they score! The big blast from Verhoff off the draw. And Kelowna draws first blood in this battle. A clean win after the Bisons player was kicked out of the draw. And Verhoff with a big goal, big blast from the point. And the Bisons trying to get right back at it after that draw. But making the stop was Steele Bass in tight as they were crashing the crease. All right, so the face-off is going to come to the left of Bass, with Kelowna grabbing the early lead here. And now another man will come in to take the draw for Kelowna. The Bisons win it. They get it down deep, but they can't track it down. And Rink Kelowna with a nice set breakout gets the puck out and deep. Here's Walker. Sends it in front for Ganda. Botel was there as well. Now the Bisons can't get control in their own end. The puck is in the skates, and it's sent into the corner. Ganda with it. Back to the point to McCarthy. McCarthy just sends it into the corner. Botel is waiting for it. Botel slaps at it. The Bisons are able to carry it out. And that was Williams who dumps it in. They'll head off on a change and get a fresh line out there, and that's going to give Rink Kelowna an opportunity. Pantelis to carry it out. He's big and he skates, and he carries the puck across the blue line. Centers it, and there's a big save off of the stick of Salikov for the goaltender, Kellen Salter. Salikov with a chance in front after the big setup from the big defenseman, Pantelis. And off the face-off, it is iced down. And so the Bisons just trying to relieve a little bit of pressure here in this first period. Face-off to Salter's right. And they get it down. Harold trying to get it up for the Bisons, but Salikov takes it away for Rink Kelowna. Centered it, and that was poked away, and the Bisons will skate it out now. That is Schnurr sending it in and chasing after it. Stanfield in there as well, and they have Murphy lurking in front. Edwards at the point, long shot, deflected just wide. And Rink Kelowna gets it out. Salikov chasing after it. So is Walker. Walker drops it back for Salikov. And now he'll chase after it with Edwards in tow for the Bisons. Bringing it out now. Short side chance right there was Smith, or rather Verhoff. And now Smith chases after it, number 19. Smith centers it. Nice in between the legs move from Iginla, but it wasn't able to go. Smith to Iginla. That's stopped by Salter. Iginla set up in that slot area. And now they try to get it to him again. Rings off the post. And Rink Kelowna with all kinds of pressure now. The Bisons finally able to relieve some of it. Garofalo takes a hard hit as he tries to get the puck out, and he is slow to get up. Kelowna back the other way, relentless pressure. This is Iginla with it now. That puck sent in and stopped, doesn't get all the way to the net. And it's sent out. Jamieson, 3-on-1 opportunity for the Bisons. Jamieson shoots and it just goes off the crossbar. Bisons with a great opportunity there to level this game at 1 and all iron. Now they try to center it. That one off the side of the net. Calgary with some pressure here. Williams gets it down low, looking for the give and go, and that's going to be all the way down. Not icing because it was a Calgary player. Now they fire it up. Will they get it to Jamieson in time? And that one was picked off. This is Unger now. Sends it into the Kelowna zone, but it's sent right back out. And Waltz racing after it. Cruz Waltz looking for a man in front. And there it is. Oh, and it just goes wide. Botel with an open net. So close. Maddox Ganda couldn't put that one away. So Jamieson comes back for Calgary. Reese Jamieson still has it. Centers it. That was intercepted. And Botel brings it back the other way for Kelowna. Has Waltz and Ganda with him. Intercepted. Kozicki tries to tip it in for Calgary. And Botel gets it in behind the net for McCarthy. Sidesteps the check. Brings it up the sideboards. And now they get it up even further. It's out and Botel's after it. 1-on-1 with Forbes. Nice job there by Dalton Forbes to separate the man from the puck and prevent a breakaway. Willamette, as Calgary is still under pressure, and here's Forbes now. He is being bothered there. Manages to get the puck up, but Silikov keeps it in. Now they send it over in front of the net, and Smith had it just roll off his stick. Another glorious opportunity for Rink Kelowna. Walker chases after it on the sideboards. He keeps it in. Silikov tries to do the same, but can't. It comes out of the zone. Rink Kelowna will have to tag up, but just momentarily, they're right back after it. Forbes, he's been out there for a while for Calgary. Gets it across to his D partner, Harold. He sends it in and heads off on a change. Leonard will head back for it. He'll pick it up with a head of steam, and let's see if Leonard goes for a skate here. He's got some room, gets past one guy over the red line, and has it poked off his stick at the blue line, and Iginla touches up, and that is on the offside. And by the way, if that name is familiar to you, that is Joe Iginla, and the son of former Flame Grade Hockey Hall of Famer, St. Albert resident, originally from St. Albert, where I'm from, Jerome Iginla. So great to have the Iginlas back in Calgary participating in this tournament. The last time Jerome was here coaching, he had to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame. So here we go. The Rink Kelowna club has it, and I think we're going to get a interference penalty, and this is going to be an opportunity here for the Bisons. So we'll see what Calgary can do with their first power play opportunity. 25% in the regular season in the U15 AAA Elite League in Alberta. Off the face-off. They get it under control. This is Harold with it. Down to Kozicki. They center it. Jamieson races over to grab it. He's got Harold with him. Now he sends it back down into the corner. And Kozicki will chase after it for the Bisons. Kozicki has it now. In behind the net. Williams is there battling for it. They have Harold at the point. They center it. Oh, and just coming in quickly to try and put that one away was Bungay, and it comes off of his stick. Now Kozicki tries the wraparound job. It doesn't go, and Kelowna will get that one down the ice. Nice job by the Bisons on the first part of this power play. Harold gets it up to Bungay. He's going to carry it across the blue line. Bungay trying to make something happen. Nice job there. Playing him was Pantelis. The big D-man played it perfectly. That one was kept in. Williams with an opportunity. He passes it off. And McCarthy races after it in the corner. He's going to try and pin it up against the boards and take some time off the clock. We got 45 seconds to go on this penalty. They do eventually free it. And McCarthy is still battling for the puck. Now it's centered and it hops over Jameson's stick and will come down. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Just under 2 minutes to play here at the Jones Schneider Arena. Winsport, Calgary Olympic Park for the Rocky Mountain Classic. Bisons carried in. This is Sexsmith. Stops up. Tries to get around McCarthy. Still has it. Spins, tries to spin away. Sends it behind the net. Now in after it is Willimond. Kelowna gets it out, and that is going to be the end of the penalty. So they kill that one off perfectly. Gillespie back out on the ice, and he'll stay out there. Bisons go D to D, and now Willimond can't get it out of the zone. It's intercepted. Fadoon rips a shot, and that one was stopped. They battle for it down low. And keeping it in for Kelowna there is Adam Shapitka. And we are entering the final minute of play in this very fast first period. Willimond carries it in, but it is stopped by Walker, and back comes Kelowna. Walker to Aginla, the tip in front to Smith, and what a save by Salter, and what a beauty setup by Kelowna. And Rink Kelowna has it sent out into the neutral zone. Smith, Walker, and Aginla combining for a beauty setup that Kellen Salter had to be really sharp on. 20 seconds to play here. 1-0 Kelowna leading. And they got another opportunity. Here's Aginla down the right side. Trying to send it in front of the net. Nobody there. The Bisons just want to get this one out and into the intermission. And that one is tipped into the bench with 5 seconds to go. So 6 seconds to go now. They will drop the puck. The Bisons will just want to get it out and get a bit of a breather here. Kelowna keeps it in at the blue line. An opportunity for one more chance and one more save for Kellen Salter. I think we might only had 5 whistles in that period. That was incredibly fast paced. Good action at both ends. And Kelowna leading 1-0. Fast-paced game from Joan Schneider Arena here at Winsport. We will be back with second period action very shortly. We are getting set for second period action. Welcome back to the 2022 Rocky Mountain Classic here on HNLive.ca. Everybody feeling great today after a great night's sleep for the out-of-town guests at the Sandman Inn downtown. Feeling rested, ready for the day, and boy, did we need it after that fast-paced first period. 1-0, Rink Kelowna leading on a Verhoff goal. His third of the tournament, had 2 in the day 1 victory, did Keaton Verhoff. Now picking up the assists, Heidecker and Waltz. Just past the 9-minute mark of the first period. And so now Rink Kelowna in the white going left to right on your screen. Calgary Bisons in black going right to left. And we're underway here in the second period. It is Kelowna that gets the puck off the draw. They get it to Verhoff, the captain, who's the goal scorer, up to Aginla now on the right side. He's taken off the puck. Nice job there by Kozicki. And the Bisons start out fast. Sexsmith chasing after it, chasing Verhoff back into his own end. His pass comes out into the neutral zone. Bisons will have to clear. They do on the offside, tag up, and Rink Kelowna can't get it out now. Verhoff's clearing pass was blocked. Now they send it into the corner. Bisons trying to get some early sustained pressure. That one sent out in front of the net, but it was knocked away, and Verhoff sends it up the boards. They try to get it up to Iginla, who's in behind the defense. Now Iginla gets it over to Smith. Smith shot, and what a big save by Kellen Salter early on in this first period. Cage Smith all alone in front. Salter stares him down. Kelowna trying to keep the pressure on, and they do. That was Walker that couldn't get all the way in front. And Kelowna will start back the other way. Collision with McCarthy and Waltz at center ice. McCarthy maintains it, takes the shot, and that was kicked out by Salter, and the rebound was lying there for just a second. Pantelis fans on the shot. Jamieson starts the other way for Calgary. He has Garofalo with him. Jamieson toe drags and can't get it on net. Now he has it again, spins and fires, and that stop is made by Steele Bass, who was not very busy in that first period. Jamieson has it again for Calgary. Back to Forbes at the point. His shot is blocked. Waltz, and they skate past it, and Jamieson now tries to center it. It is kipped in by Garofalo. And Pantelis carries it in now for Rink Kelowna. Stop there nicely. Ganda trying to get it in. And Jamieson for Calgary, still out there. Chasing after it now is Williams. Williams has it behind the net. And it's down low for Jamieson. Jamieson trying to center it. And it goes over to the sideboards. Pinching in with a big shot was Harold. And now racing over is Forbes to try to keep it in for the Bisons. They do. The puck bounces around. Rink Kelowna can't get it out. Murphy keeps it in. And it is sent around to the sideboards now. Flipped up into the neutral zone. Waltz trying to knock it down for Kelowna. He does. Gets it to Botel. Has Waltz going to the net. Botel tries to send it through, but it was knocked away by the Bisons. Calgary doing a much better job in their own end of defending to start this period. That one is sent in by Holden Sexsmith. And the Bisons chase after it. Brady Murphy down in the corner. And it is Walker for Kelowna that will make the pass. And now it's Salikov. Has Smith and Walker defended well, and the Bisons get it out to the neutral zone. That puck is knocked and swatted at. Poked away from Walker. Verhoff follows it up on the play, but the Bisons are going to get it out. Here's Kazak, one-on-one. Kazak, he takes a shot, and the puck goes loose and into the corner. Good defending from Rink Kelowna. Walker centers it, puck bouncing there. Verhoff jumps up into the play. He's going to poke it in and go for a ride. Verhoff trying to take it to the net, centers for Walker, and that was just off the mark. Here's Williams, has it bounce off his stick, and Rink Kelowna will try and start back the other way. Oh, and there's a player knocked down. No call on the play. The Bisons aren't able to keep it in. They're going to have to tag up on the offside. And it's going to give Kelowna a chance to head back the other way. Gillespie making some nice moves. Cut through the D, but lost control as he was on his way to the puck. Now that's Iginla with it. Comes back to the point, jumps over the stick of McCarthy. He's going to try and just pin it up against the boards, but it's an opportunity for the Bisons now. And that's their captain trying to do some damage, but couldn't get towards the net. Jamieson, or rather that was Kozicki. Sexsmith sends it down into the corner. Now it's back to the point. Harold sends it on net, and it's blocked. And now it's an opportunity for Iginla if he can catch up to the puck, and the puck just rolled off of his stick. Bisons start out 3-on-2. And they had a trailer on the blue line. Sexsmith sends it into the corner. They just put around the back of the net. Shapitka sends that out. He was looking for Botel, and that is going to be an icing against Rink Kelowna. Another great pace so far in this second period. Face-off will come to the right of Steele Bass. Williams will take it for the Bisons. And Kelowna flips it down. Botel chasing after it, and that's going to be another icing call. So something the Bisons will certainly have to watch for is that winger heading out after the one face-off off the glass and long breakaway pass. And we'll see Williams take the draw against Smith. Kelowna does get it. It's McCarthy. Sends it up the boards. Botel lets it go, and Edwards picks it up for the Bisons. Off the boards to McCarthy now for Kelowna. He sends it up the middle. That one was intercepted by Edwards, and it's knocked back into the neutral zone. Edwards leaves it there for Jamieson. Jamieson winding it up for the Bisons in his own end. Across the blue line, tries to split the D. Races after the puck in the end boards. And that's going to give Kelowna a chance to start back the other way. This is McCarthy, the defenseman leading the rush. Flips it towards the net, and he's after it. And an opportunity for Jamieson now. That was knocked off his stick, and it's Waltz in the neutral zone. Salikov. Kelowna's Salikov sends it into the corner and chases after it. Gets it to Waltz. Waltz centers it. Nobody home there. And picking that up for Kelowna is Walker. Oh, and that one for Salikov. Couldn't find the mark. Salikov centers it, blocked away nicely by Salter, as he expected that pass to come from the corner, and knocks it down, traps it, and we will get another whistle. Nice crowd here this morning on a cool, brisk Calgary winter morning. The snowmaking machines are on full tilt at COP as you drive to this arena. Here's the face-off to the left of Salter. And they will not drop the puck. So somebody's got to take the draw for Calgary. There we go. They got it figured out now. Yeah, that's Bungay who came in to take the draw. Kelowna keeps it in over on the far blue line. Verhoff, the goal scorer, still has it into the slot, rips the shot. Salter kicks that one away. Nice job by Verhoff to create some open space. Now it's Salikov. Sends it back to Verhoff. The long shot bounces around. Salter has it. And he holds on for the face-off. Rink Kelowna starting to use their blue liners a little bit more. Crowd the net. It's just showing the versatility that they have. They can skate, they can forecheck, and yeah, they can also bang and crash in front of the net. Great job by Kellen Salter to fight through the traffic and see those ones and then fight for the puck after. That's sometimes the second part of that battle. So the face-off to his left, and it is won by Kelowna, but they don't get control, and it's an opportunity. Oh, and what a job by Verhoff holding the line just a little bit in front as they're offside, but that could have been a dangerous 3-on-0 the other way for the Bisons, and Verhoff battling hard to keep that one in. They'll take the offside over the 3-on-0 breakaway 8 days a week. So here's Fadoon taking the draw against Williams. And they get it down clean. Salikov tips that one into the bench area. And so we will do this all over again. Just about 13 minutes, or 7 minutes gone rather, in the second period. 1-0, Rink Kelowna leading the Calgary Bisons. This is the 10th annual Rocky Mountain Classic at Canada Olympic Park. We are at Joan Schneider Arena in Winsport. Right now, Rink Kelowna putting on the pressure behind the net. Walker battling for it. He has Salikov trying to help him out, and they have Fadoon in front of the net. Now it comes back to the point, cross to Verhoff. Verhoff walks in and lets it go, and the puck was stopped, and then it snuck through and rolled out the other side of the crease. Kelowna still battling down low, and the Bisons trying to get it out. That is kept in by Fadoon, but intercepted by Calgary. And Williams now will skate it across the line. Has Majdal going to the net. Williams knocked down nicely. What a defense that was by Kelowna's Verhoff, who just does a little bit of everything, and that's probably why he wears the C. That time, though, it was icing against Kelowna, so they'll bring the faceoff back down inside the zone to the left of Steel Bass. Kozicki will take it for Calgary. He's giving out directions for Sexsmith. And he won't take the draw. So now Sexsmith will come in and Willamette will drop back into the one-time area. But it's Rink Kelowna that wins the draw. Now they fire it up around the boards. Gillespie gets it out into the neutral zone, and in they come. Fadoon sends it across, and not able to get that shot away was Waltz. And pressuring now behind the net. Salter pokes it away. Nice job there. And heading the other way is Calgary's Willamette. Gets it up to Sexsmith. His pass was intercepted. Gillespie sends it to Smith, has a little bit of room. Smith cuts to the middle, and Gillespie takes over. Nice stand up there by the Bisons to not let Gillespie in. Pantelis walks the line, gets a long shot, deflected, rebound. That goes right out to Ginla, but he fanned on it, and that gives Willamette an opportunity. Short side shot, trying to catch Steel Bass napping. They don't as he holds the post. McCarthy picks it up. Up the middle, that one intercepted and sent back in by the Bisons. They'll have to tag up on the offside. They do, and now they can come back in. Sexsmith in on the forecheck. And Williams as well. And Williams backtracking, trying to take the puck away. Gillespie carries across the line. Stops up, sends it to the high slot area. Ginla now spins away from a check. Gillespie down into the corner, sends it around for Smith. Smith chases after it on his backhand, sends it to Ginla on his forehand behind the net. Backhand pass out front. Pantelis shot is wide of the mark on the short side. And the Bisons might get an opportunity here. Jamieson lead pass for him is too far, but he tipped it, icing waved off. Pantelis after it. McCarthy now for Rink Kelowna. They get it out to Botel. Botel lead pass for Ginla. Doesn't go, and that's going to be offside against the Bisons as we approach the 10.5 mark of the second period. Frantic pace in this one. You know, just saw a hit there at the blue line. Not a lot of physical play, but the skating has been exceptional in this game. If you are not a fan of the big body checks and more a fan of the pace of play, this is the place for you today because both these teams are leaving it all out there. Murphy takes the draw for the Bisons, but it's Waltz who gets control of it for Kelowna, and Leonard sends it in behind the Calgary end. Back for it is Harold, sends it up the boards, and it's Leonard that chases back after it for Rink Kelowna. He's hassled there. That's a nice job there. What a good skater Leonard is. And now it is Calgary's Schnurner. Sends it in. They chase after it. Bungay in there. Now the lead pass, and Forbes was on the ball, but Banda picks it up, and we got a penalty in behind the play. And it looks like both of them are going to go. 22, White. That's Adam Shapitka. So 2 for roughing, and Cash Schnurner also going for interference. So we'll still play 5-on-5 here as we are just past the midway mark of the second period. Williams will take the draw against Smith for Kelowna. Or rather, that was Fadoon for Kelowna. Shalikov chasing after the puck. And he throws Edwards into the boards. Now Shalikov has it behind the net, centers it. Bounced around, and Williams takes it away from Calgary. Gets to the line, sends it in, no icing. He'll chase after it. Right on the heels of Verhoff. And they bat around the puck a little bit. Kept in by Sexsmith at the point, but maybe just momentarily. Now it's flipped out. Shalikov can't get it. Edwards is going to chase after it. Edwards trying to shake off Shalikov, and now Edwards does a nice job of misleading the puck and sending it out into the neutral zone. Edwards sends it up to the forward. Pantelis takes over, and now it's Waltz. Backhand in as they continue. Walker in front of the net. That was Fadoon trying to get it to Walker. Pantelis with a long shot, kicked away by Salter. Now it's centered, nobody there. Pantelis sends it back down in behind the net. Picking it up is Walker behind the net. He centers it. Now it's dumped back into the corner by Smith. Aginla trying to fight for the puck. Sexsmith chasing after it for the Bisons. And now it's Aginla, short side. Rips it, Salter makes the stop. And Pantelis from the point. Shot is blocked. It'll give the Bisons an opportunity to relieve the pressure, but Edwards' pass is picked off by McCarthy. Who else? He is everywhere. And it is sent back in, giveaway, and what a diving stop by Salter! Some paddle magic after the giveaway, and that is incredible. Almost 2-0. And I saw the Salter shaking his head after as he atoned for a giveaway. And let's see if his mates can turn it up, and they do! Centering pass for Kozicki, and he puts it away top corner. Massive stop at one end and a huge goal at the other. Isn't that always the story? So there we go. Calgary on the board. Kozicki puts it away. And buckle up. We have some fun stuff coming here. Rink Kelowna back after it now. Gillespie sends it into the corner. Verhoff dumps it in. And the Bisons bowed by that goal, that save. Starting back. Here comes Verhoff, though. He has the goal for Kelowna. Can't get around the D-man. And the Bisons will regroup into the neutral zone. This is the... and that one was offside as the captain was carrying it in. .7:13 to go. What a game now. So they're getting a draw figured out here. And it is sent down, and that is going to be another icing, and that was Verhoff who sent it down on the icing. So the Calgary Bisons with some pressure, bowed by the Salter save, the Kozicki goal. We're tied at 1. Williams will take this draw for the Bisons. He wins it, but it's Rink Kelowna that gets control of it. Now Ganda has it stolen. Jamieson sends it to the front of the net where Williams tipped it wide. Rink Kelowna under a little bit of pressure here. They just send it down. Salter will play it out and around the boards for the Bisons. And they get it out to neutral zone. An opportunity for Jamieson on the breakaway. Jamieson goes to the back end and he just puts it off the post. Huge chance for Jamieson there to take the lead, and Steele Bass has seen enough. He holds on for the faceoff. Unbelievable action here at the Jones Schneider Arena, Canada Olympic Park. We're at Winsport for the 10th annual Rocky Mountain Classic. Face off to the right of Bass. Kozicki, the goal scorer, will take it for Calgary. And it's won back by Smith of Kelowna. And here's Waltz. Has Aginla heading to the net. Aginla on the backhand, goes to the forehand, fires high and wide. Look at top shelf. Shapitka sends it to the net. That was tipped and blocked before it got through. Long pass for the Bisons. Here comes the captain, Kozicki, and he is stopped this time by Steele Bass. Another opportunity for Towns Kozicki, and he has the Bisons on the board and almost gave them the lead on a breakaway. This game has been wide open, lots of skating, lots of guys looking for that breakaway pass. Just over 6 minutes to go. And Kozicki can't win the draw for the Bisons. Rink, Kelowna. Smith has Waltz heading to the net. Back to again, last shot. Oh, and he puts it over the net. Getting a piece of it was Salter, as Joe Aginla has been eyeing up that top corner a few times in the last little bit. And Kellen Salter has been unbelievable here for Calgary. Fadoon will take the draw. And Brady Murphy gets kicked out, or maybe not. Fadoon gets kicked out, so Salikov will come in to take the draw against Murphy. Murphy wins it. Now it's reversed around the boards. And sent back in. Salikov chasing after it for Kelowna. But the Bisons get it out into the neutral zone. Here's Stanfield. Emmett Stanfield carrying across the blue line, sends it towards the net. That is knocked away by McCarthy. McCarthy now, after the puck, sends it up for Botel, but that misses the mark, and it's going to go all the way down for an icing call here, as we have just passed the 5.5 minute mark of this second period. 1-1 Kelowna and the Calgary Bisons. Looking at the numbers before this game, you thought it could be a really close one. It's lived up to it. The thing about both these teams coming in, though, was you knew they could both score, and it's been excellent goaltending. Chances have been there for sure. Highlight reel galore. Pantelis now behind the net for Kelowna. As they pin the Bisons trying to pin the puck down low, and they can get possession. Now it is sent into the blue line area, sent back down by Bungay in behind the net. Pantelis sends it around the boards. Salikov trying to get it out there. He's got a little bit of help, and now Kelowna does skate it out. It's Pantelis looking to see who he's got with him, trying to get around the captain. But Kozicki does a nice job of defending. Both captains have been excellent here today. Both teams have been excellent. Here's the captain right now. Kozicki sends a shot in. It goes wide of the net as it deflected off a skate. They chase after it. Bungay in there. And they send it back down where Kozicki will chase after it. Pantelis reverses it around the boards to Walker. Walker can't push it past Edwards, who did a nice job of holding the line. And now the Bisons again. Willamette keeps it in, but just momentarily. Here's Gillespie. Has Walker heading to the net. His shot is calmly stopped by Salter, and he holds on with a glove save. Under 5 minutes to play in this second period. Kelowna wins the draw. Willamette with a long shot, and that was quickly snagged. Cat-like reflexes from Salter. When a guy makes a save like that look that easy, you know he is in the zone. Calm, cool, and collected. Watches it into the glove. No theatrics, nothing. That's the zone, baby. Here we go. This is Sexsmith. Has Willamette with him. Sexsmith stops in the corner. Sends it back in behind the net to Willamette. He sends it up the boards, but Kelowna was there, and Rink Kelowna carries it out. This is Gillespie now. Has Walker with him. Gillespie in front, and he slides it off the post. Now it's out front, and there is no goal yet. There's been no goal call yet, as Salter reached back to make that save again. that looked like he was down and out and there was no chance. And wow, the Salter, this is called the Salter highlight reel. That's incredible. So off the face-off, Rink Kelowna has to be wondering what to do. What do we got to do to beat this guy? They've done it once, and that pass was gloved ahead. So that face-off will come outside of the Calgary zone. So Smith will take the draw against Williams, who's directing traffic. Well, and somebody's getting kicked out of the face-off. I can't believe nobody got kicked out there. And off the draw, Jamieson sends it in. Stanfield sends it in for Jamieson now. And it's Rink Kelowna. Separation from the puck there, and I think that stunned the player for a second. Here's Iginla across the line, has Waltz with him behind him. Iginla rubbed off the puck. Waltz following it up on the play. Now Iginla has it behind the net, tries to center it. It's knocked down. Played there by Unger. Behind the net. And the lacrosse move attempt. Nice try from Iginla there. That's becoming routine with these kids these days. And Smith knocked off the boards. Verhoff in behind the net. The big D-man down low comes around, tries the short side shelf. Doesn't work, and he tries it again. Salter makes the save. The rebound is there. And it is now again, the rebound is there, and it's fired wide by Kelowna. They are all over the net. Unger sends it around. Williams can't get it out. Kept in by Kelowna. Long shot goes into the corner. Racing over there now is Stanfield. Finally they get it out. And Jamieson carries it over. The rest of everybody except Jamieson heads off for a well-needed change. Now Jamieson gets run over in the corner. That's extra tough when it's the end of your shift and you're gassed. Botel sends it over for Salikov, but it was out of his reach, and I think we're going to get a too many men on the ice penalty here. We are indeed. As we approach the 2-minute mark, it is Cash Leonard that will serve it. Second power play. Oh, it actually is Shalikov who's going to serve it. And so now with just over 2 minutes to go, Kelowna will be shorthanded. It's the second power play for the Bisons. They're 0 for 1, but they're 25% in league play, so they know how to get it done. Jamieson back at the point to Edwards. Over to Kaziki. Down low for Williams. Williams trying to fight off his man one-handed. Gets it to Kaziki. Kaziki back to Williams. Knocks off his stick, and Leonard races over to try and get it out. Kept in by the Bisons. Williams centers it, and Edwards can't reach it. It rolls out into the neutral zone, and he's going to have to come back after it. Rink Kelowna going to make a change, and an opportunity for Ganda. He has it taken away, and Kaziki, the captain, across the limit line. Blocker saved by Bass. And it's Williams trying to take it to the net. Now he goes behind the net. Williams still has it. Has Edwards back at the point. Gives it back to Edwards. Back to Williams. The pass was up high, and then he had to rip it, and he ripped it high over the net. We are approaching the 1-minute mark of this second period. A minute left on the power play. Edwards, and they center it to Bungay, but he can't get a pass stick on it. Edwards now. Down to Williams. Williams rips it wide. Kazicki can't catch up to it. Edwards is there, keeps it into Kazicki. The captain centers it for Williams, and he fires high again. Bungay after it. Or that was Jamieson, rather. And now it is Edwards racing back for it. 35 seconds to go on this power play. Kazicki, the captain, streaks in, takes the shot. Bass makes the save. And the whistle is blown. With just over 30 seconds to go. Good power play for the Bisons. Lots of pressure. Puck Lots of end zone time. Not as many quality chances, but really good momentum heading into this final 30 seconds. Kelowna wins the draw. Sexsmith trying to keep it in, and he can't, and this is an opportunity for Rink Kelowna's Joe Aginla. Aginla cuts to the middle, backhand, and Salter makes the stop again. Smith in behind the net shorthanded, trying to pin it up against the boards. The Bisons desperately trying to get it out to take advantage of the final rush on the power play, and they do. Here comes Calgary. Sexsmith, rink wide pass to Williams, and they try to get it in front, and they cannot do it, and that is going to... Oh, and they knock it down just at the last second. I thought the puck had been cleared, and wow, action right till the very end. Here in the Jones Snyder Arena at Winsport at Canada Olympic Park for the 10th annual Rocky Mountain Classic. Elite U15 hockey, and when we say elite, boy, was that period elite. Same with the first as well. 1-1. Kelowna scoring in the first, Bisons replying in the second. We will head to the third period, which should be an absolute thriller if the first two were any indication. We will be back with third period action very shortly. Getting set for third period action. And action has been the operative word when it comes to the Calgary Bisons and Rink Kelowna. And the action is underway in this third period. 1-1. Williams for Calgary, busting in, takes a shot high on the blocker side. Steelbass makes that save. And racing over to try and keep it in for the Bisons with Stanfield. He does. Pantelis for Kelowna, battling hard. Trying to get it out. They do. No, they do not. It was kept in. Here's McCarthy for Kelowna. Sends it in around the boards. Batted around, and Salter, as usual, bars the door for the Bisons as Rink Kelowna came out firing. Kelowna dominated the first period. Controlled play in the first period, and then things reversed a little bit. Something was said in that intermission between the first and second for the Bisons, because they came out on fire in the second, tying this game up. Smith wins the draw. Verhoff back to set play to Aginla, and he wired that one high. Joe Aginla is going to pick a top corner at some point in this game because he's been oh so close. Bisons back the other way now. Salter carries it across the line. Verhoff takes it away. He will skate it up, and now it's an opportunity for Aginla. Toe drag, backhand off the stick. Salter saving it with everything he can. There's a tip shot that just goes wide. That was off the stick of Leonard, and it was tipped. Centered for Aginla, and again Salter makes the save. Wow, this kid is brilliant. Check him for spidey senses because his reactions aren't human. It's been so fast. Now it is dumped out by Leonard to Waltz. He's got a step on a man. Nice job there, reaching around to poke in, but they're going to call that. They're going to call Holden Sexsmith for the hold, as that's why he was able to reach around and do such a good job poking the puck away. As the Bisons will go to the power play. This will be the first power play for Rink Kelowna of this contest. And no better time in their mind to take the lead. Off the face-off, they can't control it. McCarthy has to backpedal into the neutral zone. Here's Heidecker. Sends it rink wide to Botel. Botel chases after it. It gets back to the point to McCarthy. Over to Heidecker. His shot deflected off a Bison, off Stanfield, and just wide of the net. McCarthy again. They had some daylight there, but couldn't get it to go. Botwell sends it back into the corner, and picking it up there is McCarthy now. Sends it back to the sideboards, and they set play. Ganda sends it over to his man, but he couldn't connect. Back to the point to McCarthy now on his forehand. Sends it to Botwell. He sends it down. Right back to Botwell. Waltz to Botwell behind the net. And now chasing down after it to try and keep it in was Heidecker. The Bisons get control, and they will fire it down. A minute gone on this power play for Rink Kelowna. McCarthy starts back the other way as his teammates are changing. He'll head off as well. Gillespie has Smith going to the net. Tries the wraparound try, and that was the door was barred by Salter, and the Bisons send it down. 30 seconds to go in this man advantage. Good puck movement by Kelowna, just no results. And here's Verhoff. Drops it back as Kelowna rips up. That was for Iginla. Verhoff gets it back now and carries across the line. Iginla picks it up on the near boards. Has it on his backhand, reverses the other way. And now gets back to Verhoff. 4 seconds to go on the man advantage. Iginla at the side of the net, and there's a great save made by Salter as he kicks that one out of play. Joe Iginla has to be leading this game in shots as he has been oh so close to picking that top corner. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree with that shot, that's for sure. 15:49, or 16, just over 16 minutes to go in this opening, or in this third period, opening game today. And sent after it, that'll be an icing against Calgary. So the faceoff will come back inside the Bison zone. They successfully killed off the man advantage. And we will see Fadoon taking this draw for Kelowna. They win it. Boatwell. And there's a hot shot from Leonard. That's high and wide. Racing over to keep it in there was Shapitka. And now Botwell has it. Back to Leonard. Back to Shapitka. In behind the net. And now it is Jamieson for Calgary that is able to clear it out. He gets it across the line, has Bungay with him, sends it to the front of the net. That one was knocked away. Spinning and firing was Williams, but it goes into the corner. Bungay with a hard hit in behind the net. Trying to keep it in now is Calgary, and they do. Centering pass looking for Bungay, but that was knocked off the mark. That was Williams trying to center it. Now Williams spins and fires from the high slot. It gets knocked into the corner. And Fadoon brings it back for Kelowna. He just flips it up. What a bounce to Pantelis, and he rings it off the goalpost. Or that was Salikov rather, but a little bit of English on that one made it bounce perfectly to Salikov, and then they have an open net. Kelowna all over Calgary right now in this third period. Pantelis at the point waiting for it. It gets slipped down in behind, or into behind the net. And battling for it there along the boards is Walker. That is sent down for an icing call. But that was a wild play by Kelowna, flipping the puck up. Just had enough English to drop perfectly for Shalikov. And Salikov rips it off the goalpost. We are underway again. Kelowna keeps it in at the blue line. And they will try and get control of it. The Bison's trying to send it out. They do. Pantelis couldn't stop that. Now racing after it for Calgary is Jamieson in behind the net. Has Kozicki with him. Kozicki picks up the puck. Sent in behind the net. Pantelis trying to fight off Jamieson. He reverses back the other way. Sends it over to McCarthy. McCarthy has some time. Surveys the situation and sends it out to the neutral zone. There it's picked up by Gillespie. Gillespie over the blue line. Still has it. Dumps it off to his teammate. That's centered for Iginla, and that is stopped by Salter. Point blank in the slot. 13:40 to go. 1-1. We are tied. Kelowna opened the scoring in the first. Calgary replying in the second. And both teams have had great chances here in this third period, as it should be. Off the faceoff. In front and just fired wide by Smith. Now it's another one in front. And they couldn't put that one away. And Calgary's going to be, no, it's no icing on the pig. Cade Smith, a couple glorious chances in front of the net there on a couple of set plays from Kelowna. Far pass for Smith now. He picks it up on the forehand across the blue line. Has Walker going to the net. And now it's in behind the net. Smith tries the wraparound chance. Gets knocked around the boards, and Sexsmith will try and get it out for the Bisons. It does get out to the neutral zone. Verhoff, he's under pressure from Willimon, but it gets it up to Iginla. Iginla across the blue line. Still has control. Dishes it off, and it comes back to the point now. Heidecker sends it in. Iginla had it bounce off his skate. And now the Bisons pass it out. Verhoff picks that one off, and he's going to rush in on the backhand. Pulls up, spins around, tries to center that one for Salikov, but missed the mark. Harold battling there, and now it comes out to Verhoff, and it bounces off his stick and out into the neutral zone. Calgary will try and get in a quick change. Verhoff cutting through the Bisons over the right side. Shot, blocker save, and into the netting. Once again, Kellen Salter in good position, not giving up any of the net, making the stop, forcing the faceoff. Will be Fadoon taking the draw against Murphy. The Rink Kelowna wins it. They get possession, but the puck now in the corner. Intercepted by the Bisons. They send it out to the blue line, and that could have been an interference call, but it wasn't. Leonard picks it up, stops behind his own net, surveys the situation, and sends it up for Fadoon. Fadoon down the left side. He missed the puck, and it rolls in behind the net. Now Fadoon picks it up. Sends it back down in the corner. Shalikov has Boatwell in front. Shalikov centers it, but it rolls to the sideboards. The Bisons can't get it out. Shalikov keeps it in. Puck sent in behind the net now. This is Boatwell. Can't keep it in. An opportunity for the Bisons here. They break in. Boonguy, shot off the blocker save of Steele Bass. And Gillespie now for Kelowna. Loses the puck, but it was brought in offside. As the Bisons, thanks to a bit of a miscue at the blue line, had an opportunity to bust in and get a shot off. We will see Gillespie take this draw against Kozicki, the captain. Bisons win it. Unger off the glass and into the neutral zone. Kozicki chases after it. Walker bats it out to Gillespie in the neutral zone. Gillespie gets it over to Ganda. And Gillespie chases after it. He's the first guy to the puck, but he loses it trying to get to the middle. Picked up by Walker. Walker has it on the backhand, centers it. And that was taken away nicely by Kazak. Kazak and Majdel on the forecheck now. It is sent around to Ganda. And nicely chipped out by Gillespie. Stopped at the red line. Bisons will get a change. Williams is the only forechecker, and that pass almost picked off by the new guys that were coming out, Garofalo. And it is sent in on Salter. Starting out of his own end is Edwards. Lead pass picked off by McCarthy. McCarthy chips it in. He'll chase after it now. Sexsmith is there to send it up the boards. It is stopped. Now McCarthy has it down low, looking for Smith in front. Iginla covering back at the point. Nice job by him to make sure McCarthy had covered so he could go down low. And now Iginla has it again, comes out from the corner and looking short side. Heidecker tries to keep it in, he can't. McCarthy has to race over. He was actually heading off for a change. And now he'll send it in, back off, and will change if it's able, but he's gonna stay out there. Here's Edwards carrying it across the line. And taken over by Kelowna's Heidecker. His pass is intercepted. Now Kelowna will get it out. And it's Salikov on the right side. Salikov shot, scores! Just like that, Theo Salikov gives Kelowna a 2-1 lead. And that one was just along the ice, tough one to go in. That's the first of the tournament for Salikov. So 1 goal in each of the first, second, and third. And we'll see if that one will hold up. The way this has been going, I'm not sure. And right now, Salikov is back for it again. And it is dumped in by Kelowna. They chase after it, Botel. And it is Kozicki who takes it away for Calgary, but not very far. Back the other way, Botel on the other side. Verhoff with a backhand, and that one was stopped by Salter, who has been dynamite all game long. Last one snuck through the 5-hole, but he has been excellent. And the main reason why this contest is a 1-goal game. And his teammates have had chances to take the lead, just haven't been able to beat Steel Bass at the other end since the second period. And they get the puck down. Leonard, shot is blocked before it could get to the net. Gillespie with a bad rebound, and they score! Maddox Ganda picks up the Gillespie rebound. And there it is. It's a 2-goal game now. And I'm guessing Leonard will pick up the 3rd assist. Ganda's first of the tournament. And it is now 3-1 Kelowna, so 2 quick goals in less than a minute. And we'll see what the Bisons can answer with. Kelowna, Leonard picked up the 3rd assist. He started the play on the last goal. His shot was deflected wide of the net. And now the Bisons start back the other way. Schurner trying to poke it up to Murphy. Murphy tried to backhand it in, and Schurner tried to get the puck in, and Schurner is hurt, and his knee is down, and he is in some obvious pain just in front of us. They're going to have to come out and help him out because he got his knee banged up pretty bad. So let's hope it's just a quick fix, but he is writhing with the right knee. So they're working on it now, checking the knee area to make sure that it is okay and nothing cut and then damaged. And certainly we don't ever want to see anything like we saw from Evander Kane the other night, and we certainly wish him a speedy recovery as he was cut up. But this game is fast, it's physical, and it's excellent. It's a great game. We've got an absolutely packed house here at the Joan Schneider Arena at Calgary Olympic Park at Winsport. 3-1, Rink Kelowna is leading the way. Goals from the captain, Keaton Verhoff, in the first period. And Schurner is back up on his feet. He's going to get some help from Kozicki to get off as they're not putting any weight on that right knee. And so really happy to see him getting helped off the ice. And let's hope we see that young man back in action during this tournament. The man helping him off the ice, Kozicki, scored the only goal so far for Calgary. He's the captain. And since then in the third period, Selkioff and Ganda have scored for Kelowna. So we are set to go after the minor delay. Face-off is outside of the Bison zone. Kozicki will take the draw against Smith. And Smith's able to win it back to McCarthy. They try to go far side for Iginla on the set play off the draw, but it doesn't work, and Kelowna will have to regroup. Pantelis back in his own zone. Sends it across to McCarthy. To Smith quickly, tried to get it to Iginla. That's knocked out. Pantelis loses it in his skates, and here comes Kozicki for the Bisons. Kozicki in tight shot. Steele Bass makes the save. High stick was it was waved off. It was not knocked down with a high stick, and Bass has it underneath him. The Bisons coming out with some fire, maybe trying to win it for the injured teammate, win it for their goaltender. They have a little bit of fire since the face-off at the 8-minute mark, and we'll see if they can continue that pressure here in this third period. 3-1, Rink Kelowna leading the Calgary Bisons. Williams is going to take the draw for Calgary. He's going to be up against Smith for Kelowna. Smith wins it. And it's rung around the glass. Stays in play. Iginla chasing after it down the left side. But it is an icing against Kelowna. So they'll do it all over again. Back inside the zone. To the left of Steele Bass. Making his first start of the tournament. Verhoff off the draw, picks up the puck, rings it around the boards, and that is going to be another icing call against Kelowna. So the only way you can slow down either of these teams is a bunch of icings, because this has been a blitzing pace game. Love to see it. So Williams will step in for the draw for the Bisons. They haven't won the last three. Smith has won the last three, and well, the Bisons get control now. That's what they needed off the draw to get back in this one. Waltz has it. He chips it off to Smith, and he has Iginla with him. Now it's in front, and Waltz didn't miss that by much. He fired a quick one. Back behind the net, the wraparound, they score! There it is, just like that. Cruz Waltz just missed earlier with a quick shot. He does not miss there. That's his second of the tournament. And I'm going to guess Smith is going to get one of the assists. And it's a 4-1 lead now. Kelowna opening things up here. We'll see what the Bisons can do to answer back in this final 6 minutes, 39 seconds. Kozicki brings it in for Calgary. Pantelis bothering him, knocks him off the puck. He's kept in at the point. Long shot, missed on the short side. Bison's looking for that stretch pass there. They were trying to send Selkioff in for his second of the game. And it's picked up now behind the net by Unger. He loses the puck, centered for Selkioff. That shot is tipped in by Heidecker, and it was tipped wide. Now it is behind the net. Fadoon with it. Leonard sends it back in. Kelowna will have to clear out as we are past the 6-minute mark of this third period. 4-1, Kelowna opening it up with 3 goals here in the third. Leonard sends it up to Ganda. 2-on-3, has Walker with him. Ganda goes to the net. Puck bounces there, but doesn't get through, and the Bisons roar back. Jamieson on the backhand, cuts to the net, loses the puck. Leonard did a nice job to force him and not let him get to the front of the net. And there's a big hit delivered behind the net as the physical play picking up. That was Gillespie that delivered that hit, and now he's the man with the puck, head manning up with some steam, sends it to the front of the net, and that was knocked away. Jamieson in the corner as they battle for it. Puck is sent around the sideboards. And now on the far side to Jamieson. Kozicki grabs it behind the net. That is stripped by Kelowna. They send it up the other side. And Edwards has it now for the Bisons. Carries it back in. Edwards centers it for Kozicki. He fans on the shot. Doesn't get all the way through. Kazak keeping that one in. Kozicki tries to send it to the net. It doesn't. And McCarthy to Aginla. Aginla down the right side. Shoots. Stop made by Salter. He holds on for the faceoff. Four and a half to go in this third period. Face off to the left of Salter after he gets the mask sorted out. And off the face-off, it is the Bisons. Kazak trying to get it out. Forbes carries it up. Now it is Mashdell. Mashdell's shot trickles through and they score! The captain, Kozicki, bangs it in as the puck was trickling through. And Calgary is not done yet. Kozicki's second of the game. And Mashdell should get one of the assists as he put it on net. 4:16 remaining. And this one not done yet. 4-2. The Bisons now will be watching to see what happens with their goalie situation. And now we are underway. This is Verhoff for Kelowna, spinning away from pressure, sending it up the boards, looking for Botel. And he had to regroup on the offside. Now it's Verhoff with it. Off the glass and out. Pretty simple at this point in the game for Kelowna. That's the MO, get the puck out and in. No taking any chances, no mistakes. Sent back to the blue line now, kept in there. Long shot, rattles off the glass from Verhoff. Heidecker down low trying to keep it in, and now the Bisons come back with 3.5 to go. Jamieson across the blue line. Jamieson on the backhand to the forehand, just puts it wide on the far side. Turning around the other way now is Kelowna. Unger with it for the Bisons in his own end, reverses field. And it's Williams has it now. Williams sends it across into the Kelowna zone. Chasing after it for Kelowna was Shapitka. And it's an intercepted pass. Back comes Ganda. Ganda has Walker with him. Out in front of Walker. Nice defensive play there by the captain, Kozicki. And he's chasing after it now with 2:42 remaining in this third period. Ganda has it along the boards, up to Gillespie, centers it out to Walker, and Walker sends it in and they'll head off on a change. Bisons start out. That is poked across and we will get an offside on the play. And it is kept in by McCarthy at the blue line. Shot to the net, doesn't get through. Bisons clear that out with 2 minutes to go. Still Salter in net for Calgary. This is Gillespie busting in. Or that was a Ginla, rather. As we are approaching a minute 30 to go in this third period. 4-2, Kelowna leading. McCarthy sends it back in behind the net. Salter stops it for his teammates. And this is Stanfield, who reverses and then sends it up the boards. Right to Bungay. He's knocked off the puck in the corner. Hard hit there by Verhoefer. Heidecker knocked him off the puck. And here's an opportunity for Salikov. He has it down now, centers it, poked away. Heidecker walks in, blocker save made by Salter. And we are under a minute to go as the faceoff will come. Actually, it's going to be a Rink Kelowna penalty. So big opportunity here for the Bisons. They're 0 for 2 so far, 25% in league play on the power play. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Calgary Bisons with 54 seconds to play in this third period. We'll see the goalie will be pulled. And we'll see what Calgary can do. Obviously, a quick one is needed because they need 2. But if they can get a play set up off the draw, quickly put one in, there will be no goalie in net because the faceoff is down. So it's a 6-on-4 situation for the Bisons. Williams will take the draw against Gillespie. And Gillespie wins it. Kelowna excellent on faceoffs all game. And they do exactly what they wanted to do. Send it down. Time ticking away. Back for it is Jamieson. He slips in the corner. And this is Kozicki, the captain. He gets tripped up through the neutral zone. Gillespie fired it down and they score. Just like that. Brock Heidecker on the empty net. And that one is going to put this one away. And that's his first of the tournament. So off the draw, the Bisons, Jamieson carries it in. And Kelowna sends it down the ice, as that was obviously a shorthanded goal on the empty net. Bisons, one last rush. It is fired down on net again. Steered aside by Salter. And this one is going to go into the books as a 5-2 Kelowna victory. Excellent, well-played game by both teams. Kelowna pulling away in the end in the third period. The game winner will be given to Ganda from Gillespie and Leonard. Excellent action here at Winsport. We will stick around for the player of the game, handshakes, and then we will be back after this with our next contest, the Calgary Royals and the Okanagan Rockets.